How's it going, everyone? My name is Flipribbon, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last episode, we did it. We absolutely did it. We set all the pieces up. We did the autopsy fucking perfectly. Alright, found the real cause of death, etc. But the important thing is, this guy's in a freezer, and I'm taking his fucking boots tonight. Those boots are fucking mine. That has been my ultimate goal this entire time. I don't give a shit about solving the case. I accidentally found the real cause of death. All I care about are those fucking boots. So, I got a comment that told me I should probably keep them in the freezer if I want to get the boots tonight. So off we go. Oh, Kim, are you prepared? I need to put away this flashlight. Hey, police! Anybody on drugs? That's right. I'm the law. Take that guy out. And do I have anything I need to really worry about? What is this? Wash off the death smell. You reek of death. Wash it off. There's a bathtub in your room and the whirling rags. Good place to visit once you can have some privacy. Who put the clothes in the trash? Yeah. All right. Find this person. You'll know who tampered with the scene. Right. I was going to call Sylvie and check and see if maybe she had something to say about that, but I feel like I've done that before. I feel like I did that in my last playthrough, and she didn't really have a ton to say. But that's not nothing. So we'll probably have to go talk to Sylvie, but don't know if we'll be able to do it tonight. Whatever. I got a lot on my plate, but more than anything, I want to end the day. I want Kim to go the fuck to sleep.
Particularly invited.
I didn't think the bed actually would say something.
The sheets look awful.
Right.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Thank you, tutorial agent. No time for rest yet. No rest for the wicked. And I can't use the bath. Very good. Well, I can take my shirt. I didn't come back up here when I replayed stuff after I talked to Call Me Mañana. Sorry about that. I totally forgot that I came up here. So I can't wash the death smell off yet, is what I'm assuming.
A mirror hangs on
I
the
didn't try
bathroom
this
wall.
either.
In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Interesting. Well, hang on. Whoa. Why did it do that? Excuse me. Can I not go back in my room? What? Wait, huh? Why? Why in the name of God did that happen? 2100. 2100. I should be able to go to bed. Fucking Gart. Hey, shit heel. Oh, it looks great down here. Hell yeah. The party's just getting started. Unlock my room. Oh. Can't ask him to do that now, can I?
Yes.
About the money I owe.
How
much do I owe you again?
Yes.
God damn it. God damn you, Gart. So Gart kicks me out of the room at 2100, eh? That's unfortunate, because I do not have the money to pay him back, and apparently there's no dialogue options to interact with him. So where the hell can I sleep exactly? This is confounding me a little bit. I don't know what to do at all. Even a little bit. Like, there's been no mention of where I could sleep, if not the whirling in rags, and I don't have any money. And it's gonna be locked, ain't it? Nope. Okay, very good. Take that, and let's get the chain cutters out. Do I have the chain cutters? Yeah, I do. All right, look at the mirror.
A mirror hangs on
And-
the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Try it. Why not
The
interfacing?
faucet is quite terribly
Nice.
angled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
Yep.
You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
Great.
Told you that you needed those chain cutters.
Did you tell me that? I grabbed them on my own.
Everything has a purpose.
Shut up,
The mirror begins to
interfacing.
clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Let the mirror be for now. Okay, quick save in my room with a minute to spare. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do. It's a bit of a shame. I hate it. I'm a little frustrated because I'm so close. I'm so close I can fucking taste it. I can taste these boots, but I can't go to bed. I can't go to sleep. And if I can't go to sleep, Kim isn't gonna go to sleep. I don't really know. I don't really know where to start or even end. I don't know where to go. Maybe Kuno knows. Hey, Kuno, you know somewhere I could sleep for
Look,
tonight?
see? It's the fucking war pig. Try not to knock yourself out.
You're not gonna help me. You're just not gonna help me, Kuno, and I'm not in the mood for this. Okay. What do I do? What do I do?
Kim, also, the
Oh, yeah,
man
it's this
with
thing.
unidentified...
I can see.
All right, and now, yep, we're kicked out. Okay. So, do I not have the key anymore or something? Is that what happened? No, key to room 1. The key just doesn't work. Did Gart fucking replace the locks and just not tell me? And I also can't ask him about it? Hello?
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Duh.
There is
Knock.
no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Swallow the emotion. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this
The
to me.
door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it.
Knock again!
Still no answer.
Knock again much harder!
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Lieutenant. Do you have a place you can sleep tonight, huh? You gonna sleep in your fucking car? Shut the fuck up. I have shit to worry about, and you do not!
Yes, a lot. For the room, a lot. Yes. Another thing. Great. Yes.
There's just nothing to talk to him about. There's nothing to even talk to him about in relation to my fucking room, because I can't pay him. People told me that it wouldn't matter. People told me not to worry about the money. I'm worried about the money, because I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna stay tonight. Kim,
Yes?
do you have money? Do you have anything? You seem to be
Excuse
following
me?
me. What if I want to work this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have
Yeah,
trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge.
I found the true
cannot
cause of
let you
death.
act in the name of
All of
RCM
this is
without
worthless.
supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
Okay.
So you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be supervised. You don't have to take this display of authority. You can
thank you,
disobey.
Volition. Can
The
I?
RCM or the Revachol citizen.
I know what the RCM is. You don't need to supervise me, Kim.
Except that I do, Detective.
Well, what if I need some me time?
You time?
Lieutenant
This is
considers
a
this a
police
moment.
investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
The
That's
moment
good.
passes.
Okay, I'll still have the evenings to myself, right? Is that correct? I feel like you're full of shit, Kim! Good, I got 1 real. That's good. This is so annoying. This is so annoying, because there's just no direction. Do I just keep doing things until it's late as shit and Kim is finally just like, okay, I would pay off the debt so we can go the fuck to sleep already. What about you, Scab? Anything new to say? You're at 2100? No. I don't need to learn much more about that. I mean, I guess I could. I don't really want to. All I really want is to get these fucking boots. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. I did that. I did that and it did nothing. Maybe I can go talk to Joyce again and tell her some stuff that I maybe learned, but I didn't really learn anything. It's okay. You know what? If I got time to spare, I'm just gonna look through my case notes for a minute. I haven't
It's the
interacted with
legend
this at all
found
yet.
in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I think I got
Right.
it.
What more do you need? A rubber condom stuck to the back. A
Right.
graffiti that says defeated. I think you catch the drift.
So I
Below
do.
the depicts terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
All right. Inspect the clip. Browse the white papers. Browse the yellow papers. Look at the clipboard. Smell the ledger. Inspect the
An
clip.
aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers across the
The
aluminum.
surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant. What's this?
That
Gets
thing,
lost in his own notes.
it's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of
It
information?
depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Okay.
How many years
Interesting.
you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Curious. How can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like for example.
All RCN vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Cool.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Necessary. Completely necessary context. No human being could possibly deduce that. Thank you, interfacing. Right, that was the
They're
white
not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed
Right.
patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines forming short paragraphs.
Interesting.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Wow. It looks like I maybe just keep taking cases for no reason. I just got overwhelmed as shit and just binged hardcore.
It's the
I don't
middle
know.
of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
God
What do you
damn.
mean? Is that all?
That's it? It's 2 cases a week, a good caseload, Lieutenant. There's mention of a naming convention here. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
is for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger
Okay.
only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Like, what if you cheated in this game, right? And you increased all of your perks to the max that they could. And then you had a conversation with someone. Would it just be like conceptualization, interfacing, fucking half-life, electro whatever, shivers? Like, would it just keep stacking, saying the same shit over and over? It just seems a little goofy. I don't need to hear that the ledger came with a lead pencil 2 times in 2 separate ways when they say the exact same thing. It's just unnecessary. It's a little overwhelming for me. Like, I have like patience issues. I have ADHD and stuff, and it's just a little much. It's like, please, shut the fuck up. Kim, do you have a
the
pen?
lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt.
Sweet.
He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you
He
with
pulls one from the loop.
resentment.
You could always have just said no, and then not resent me, Kim. But thanks. God damn it. With this beauty, commit to
The
paper.
tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording
Sweet.
comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Go.
Inspect the victim's body.
Get it?
Get the body down.
Done.
Interview the cafeteria manager.
Finished.
It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already
A
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper.
Mm-hmm.
You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Sasuke.
You're a swashbuckler
Anyway.
with that pen,
What?
Harry. And
Oh,
it
okay.
feels
Thank you.
good. Feels like completion.
Very cool.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely
for a
useful
workaholic.
tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now, all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. Setting sun. Shit on a stick. Actually, I don't have one. I do like the Furies are at home in the mirror.
Furies. Yes, well, I don't
It's
know.
obvious he doesn't
I
like
have
it.
to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to.
Really?
And also,
He furrows his
could
brow.
you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name.
Jeffrey.
Yes,
you know,
you know what
Adam.
that normal
I don't
name
fucking
is,
know. Why are you so
but it's so
boring?
plain. Anything else, please.
Yeah. Literally. Shit on a stick! Or the setting sun!
It's a good
He
name,
nods.
but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so...
Cool, Kim. Got any suggestions? Or are you just going to shit on every single thing I do until I say the Hanged Man and you're like, okay, that's pragmatic, that's logical. God, he
Something
bothers
more
me
concrete,
so
perhaps?
much.
You have something concrete, mundane, usual.
Why don't you suggest something?
Usual is boring.
That's
We
exactly
don't do
correct.
that.
Shit on a stick!
Ah, yes.
He isn't
I have to tell
actually
you, officer,
laughing.
I don't appreciate ironic titles.
Yeah, I
Other
can
officers
tell.
will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger,
Right.
they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
No, because that's funny. Why can't it just be funny? Because you needed it all work in a fucking real serious way. I don't have another name.
Oh, well, then maybe I can suggest one.
No!
Okay then. The case doesn't.
He
need
returns to his
have a
notes
name.
abruptly. Hate you, Kim. I don't hate you, but God, I hate you. It's the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The
Oh,
Hanged
really?
Man. Good, strong name.
Sure.
We have a very good name for the case now.
Now I'm gonna shit all over your ideas, Kim. Actually, the Hanged Man is a little, it's a little, misleading because the man didn't actually die from the hanging. So actually, it's just you're just gonna make the fucking officers confused because he didn't actually die from the hanging. He was just found hanged. I don't know, Kim. Sounds like a bad idea. See? It doesn't feel very good, does it? We can
I'm
continue
going to
now.
start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Great. Very good. There was mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A
Interesting.
title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
I don't wanna. Oh my. And they're written in capital letters,
Yes,
too.
all caps.
All
One is
caps
called
when you spell the man's
Next World
name.
Mural. Another, the Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet,
That one sounds
the
fun.
Unsolvable Case.
Nice. More.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Go.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
All right. Kim, all my cases employ naming conventions similar to what we used on
Yes,
ours.
how very childish of you.
He
In
mumbles.
your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
How very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone uses it. I'm not childish, Kim. I'm a fucking person just like you. What the hell, dude? Like, why is he so judgmental? It's fine. I get it. I'm a trash panda. I'm an asshole. I'm a drunk and I'm crazy and I'm this and I'm that. Can you just respect me? An ounce? It's just not a... I don't feel like a partner. I feel like a fucking punching bag. Why
It's a
is
holdover
that?
from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Cool. I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders. God fucking... I don't know why I play this game on controller. I like controllers more. But why do they have to make the dual sense of trackpad? It's fine. The Square Bullet Hole
Again,
Murders.
In your defense, I seem to have named one
He
the
peeks
man
into his
with the
notes.
hole in his head. That was a real person. His death
Mm-hmm.
was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Yeah, really amusing. You physically described the exact thing that happened to him. Man, the hanged man, too. That one's just a real knee slapper, Kim. You got a real sense of humor,
I
bud!
pray his loved ones never find out.
What
Rails
happened to
bite
him?
through the head. He died.
Nice.
It was a workplace accident.
Cool. Alright. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? Raises his
Two
nose from his
complex
notes.
cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Well, 2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. Not sure I completed them, though.
True.
Raises
That's a
both
lot.
eyebrows.
I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burned out all right. Nice brisk pace, the way I like it. I burned out,
That's okay.
almost certainly.
We all do,
He nods.
sooner or later.
For sure.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if
Right.
mostly illegible.
Alright, that's
The
it.
notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In
Gotcha.
short, there was more.
Cool. I'm done inspecting these.
You
Close the
don't
case
exactly
files.
close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Well, was that just from inspecting
Arson,
the clip?
Petty theft.
No,
You
okay.
don't-
Alright, put the ledger away. It is now 21:31. It's been
Yes.
30 minutes. And no. I don't think it's gonna happen. I just don't. I feel bad that most of this episode so far has been me just sitting around looking at my case files. I mean, I'd have to do it at some point, but I really wanted to get those boots this episode. I'm like really disappointed that I can't get in my fucking room. Like, what is this? Okay. I mean, I have to assume that at some point Kim is gonna get sick of it. Like, that's all I can assume, is that by the time, like, midnight rolls around, Kim is gonna be like, Jesus Christ, man, we gotta go the fuck to sleep. So I guess it is only, like, 9 right now. 9:30. Not really bedtime for most. Alright, read the watermarks. Let's do that one. Press the button
lights
labeled headlights.
unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
So it
there
does.
you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done.
The
We
remote.
just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Right. Close the door and leave. Cool. Why wouldn't you just carry a flashlight that has one of these lights? Instead of putting your entire car's headlights into
As you hold
whatever.
your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street
The
grid.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait. Look
You
around you.
catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. 2 men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window.
Sweet.
Ah, Martinez at night.
He smells the air and says, well, where are we on this map? Point to the halogen.
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects
Right
it.
here.
He says, his finger near the top of the map, on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice. Seems like a shithole. I'm sure I've seen
Oh,
worse.
yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt out quarter.
The burnt out quarter. Very good. Look at the
There are
perforations.
many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
We'll tally up the different
The
rows, baby.
first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
Well, what about the next
The
one?
next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them
You
individually.
count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
What about the... Sorry. What about the last
The
row?
last row has 3 perforations.
3. That's it. Hey, Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent
Yes.
your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were.
Go.
I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
Is it meant? I couldn't have possibly implied that, because it's all he says is officers often do. Rhetoric?
The
Whatever.
first one represents your years of service. 18 years.
Wow.
Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've
That's
done
what
this?
It says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I don't know, what did you do, Kim? You fucking revolutionary piece of shit? You got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land, telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Probably some boring office job. Same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any
Fair
idea?
point.
Yeah.
Let's move on, shall we?
Thank
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means
Right.
finished.
Mhm.
You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
216 to be exact.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades.
True.
Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Wow. They're like woefully shit, huh? They just don't care at all. So you're saying I used to be a super cop? Used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? So you're saying I used to be a super
Call it
cop?
what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct.
Thanks.
Now, let's look at the last row.
All right, let's do it.
Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely
Wow.
3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a
Cool.
good way.
Sweet.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game.
Right. Yep.
If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these
But it
officers.
seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
You ever killed a man, Kim?
Yes,
He says, declining to elaborate. Yep. All right. How do you handle the strain?
everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Gives you a meaningful look. Yep. I'll go look at it's Kim
Personally,
Assumption
I find it helps to
Just
pick up a
assuming
few
all up and down the road. Like what? Maybe I should find a hobby. Hobbies are lame. Like
All
what?
this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Cool. Hobbies are lame. Maybe I should find a
Why
hobby.
not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
I like how often he notes that I'm wearing the gardening gloves still. He points to your yellow gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please
I know.
don't mistake it for a jab.
Yeah, it's just really easy with Kim because he frequently jabs at you.
Lieutenant.
Anyway, let's
Right.
go and put the ledger
I'll turn
away.
off the lights.
Thank you. He presses a remote control
You can
on the
now
key.
see your statistics on your journal page.
Oh.
To the right of the top.
Cool. Let's do it. Name unknown, rank unknown. But my name is Harry Dubois. I definitely learned that from Everard. Unless he's just a lying son of a bitch. I still have 4 in Sorry Cop? And why exactly I am a superstar cop? When have I even fucking apologized? Fuck this game. Oh, and I'm very communist and ultra-liberal. That sounds about right. Good cop, bad cop, 9. Means nothing. You put 2 different fucking things over one number. I don't understand. I don't understand this game, but that's fucking fine. How long have I been recording? 35 fucking minutes? Yeah, alright. 30 minutes, and it's been 48 minutes in-game. Interesting. This game is like fucking Animal Crossing. If you want to get an hour of progress done, get prepared to play the game for an hour. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. I actually have to just start asking people for money, huh? Just begging. This sucks. This sucks so much. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. I'm going to talk to Joyce instead and hope to God that she has something worth saying. See, not even the kid is out right now. Come on, Kim. Have enough already and pay my fucking bills. Joyce, please God, just have something to say to me.
Good. What can I help you with?
Ooh, that's very high. Oh, hang on. I make a
back.
quick save and I ask for money.
What can I help you
Please
with?
give me money.
Voila.
Yes!
You're doing it.
Nice. You seem rich. I have some money. Can I have some money, ma'am? Help me. I'm poor. I need money to keep
Oh,
living.
yes, of course. I'm sad to hear that.
She nods as if it's
How much do you
self-explanatory.
need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this.
Uh-huh.
Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's
Need
letting on?
10,000 real. I need 100
That's a
real.
good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
Right. She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black gills. They like
She
gills.
removes a few notes and hands them to you.
Sweet.
The paper
Thank
is
you,
cold
Joyce.
and oily to the touch.
I win.
There must be about 200 real in that zip bag, maybe
Yeah.
a little less, plus some change at the bottom.
Cool.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It
No,
may
no, no,
not
no.
be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me, all right. I'm your little peon now. I'm an honorable policeman. One of the few good men in Revachol. I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out. I want to talk about something else. You bribed me, all right. I'm your little peon
You
now.
illustrate the expression by holding an imaginary and very, very tiny peon between your thumb and index finger.
Nice.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do.
She
Now,
bows.
how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Well, I guess since I'm here, I'll talk to you about the lorrymen, but really? I can get the boots! Spoke with the lorrymen
On
at the
the
roundabout.
contrary, officer.
She
there
smiles.
are yet camionneurs you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would be strange if Wild Pines didn't have eyes on the harbour.
Yeah, Joyce, you know what's even stranger is sending me to go talk to these dudes when you already know every single person you need to talk to, and you already got employees and people out there looking. Why don't you just do this yourself? Why do you even need me, Joyce? But
They
fuck
must
you.
have someone in an overlook position near the gates.
Perhaps.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
You suggest? All right, thank you. That's all for now. Fuck you. I solved your stupid case with one whatever. With one dude who says, "Yep, I'm doing it. I'm making Wild Pines, shipping crates. I'm turning them into Union ones. They have a bunch of chemicals in them." It's like, why do I even need to interview anyone else? I just got a full fucking confession from a dude. Here's 100 real. Slam the bills down on the counter. Hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Hope you choke on it.
Great, perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the
Thank
window
you.
you broke yourself.
Thank you
I'll
very
unlock
much.
the electronic lock to your room. All the
So
doors
shitty.
lock automatically at 9 p.m.
I'm aware.
Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance.
Oh my
20
God.
real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Okay.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you
Okay.
haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
Why? Okay. Why did you tell me it was fine to not worry about paying Gart back? It is game over if you don't. Guys, I love you. Please don't give me advice like that. It's
I'll
just
take
gonna
the room
stress
here
me out.
too.
He opens his wallet.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
He looks at the lieutenant, avoiding your gaze. Fuck you. I swear to God, Gart. I'm gonna put a fourth perforation on this goddamn case file. Just you wait. And into the
This is the
room.
door to the room you redecorated.
Right. Good night,
Just a
Lieutenant.
moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
All right. Let's go. Let's do it. This is fair. Can't be too suspicious. Kim, get the hell out of here. I got shit to do.
Outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation.
All
But I
right.
also
Oh, you're
feel
a
you're a
smoker, eh,
bit
Kim?
hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
Not really. We're cops. I think I get it. He lights a cigarette. I didn't know you smoked, Kim. How did you think today went? What are our powers exactly? The
They're
RCM.
quite limited, actually. The power
Yeah.
officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses,
Wow.
in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Cool, I have a record of the police shitting all over me, but nothing is done about it. It's just like real life.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines
Bribes.
trust in the RCM.
I guess. It's a fine. What is a fine gonna do? No, a fine only makes a law illegal for poor people. So it's not like it's the best way ever, Kim. What
We
else?
can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Well, how can you be sure the arrestee will show
You
up?
can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer
Okay.
legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's
Okay.
about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see. And if someone resists,
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in
Right.
the watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
wait. So if I kill someone while
You
on
have
duty,
to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use
Right.
lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
yeah, are they? Yeah. I could kill someone fucking trying to stab me, Kim, and you would be like, he didn't have to do it. He made a very irrational call. You fucking dick.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Right. All right. All right. What happens to the people we
We
convict?
don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records,
Okay.
which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. All right. And who makes all
The
these
coalition
rules?
government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just window.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Curious. Well, let's say it was the citizens of Revachol. Let's say it was the coalition government. Say nothing. I mean, it depends here. Depends here. I'm getting kind of a fuzzy view on what the RCM really does. It sounds like it was the coalition government. I mean, if all they really do is sit there and hand out fines. Like, I can't imagine a community, like, citizen, like, militia doing that to other citizens as a form of punishment. It seems like it would be a lot more, like, hobbled together if the citizens of Revachol did it. But I'm just gonna say nothing.
Silence.
I don't really have an
A
opinion.
great comment to such a conundrum.
Goodest of the good cops. Really get Kim to trust you. Really? Cool. Yeah. I didn't know you
I
smoked,
have
Kim.
a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Yeah,
Oh,
makes
man.
sense.
He looked so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How'd you get so cool,
You
Kim?
mean
Kim.
this?
The light of
This
his
is
cigarette
simple.
illuminates a fleeting
It's
smile.
an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
He flicks the
Keeping
ash.
the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Would it? I don't know. Ask a smoker if that's true. Maybe. No. No. You're positing to me that if a heroin addict, right, knew exact times that he had to take heroin, it would be easier to quit than to try and maintain the procedure of only doing heroin at certain times. You're wrong, Volition. You're wrong. I shit on your opinion.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his
Classic
cool
conundrum.
quite a bit below it all.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. You have any more
I
cigarettes?
apologize, but I only brought one with me. I
Did
have
you know you're
exactly
buying more
one
tomorrow?
cigarette every night while going over my notes.
Cool. All right. The debrief then.
It's been a long and eventful day.
Well, wait. Yeah, the moral intern.
The
What is
Moralist
that?
International are the world's largest political organization. You
Hmm.
know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know them, how would you describe them? I really don't know. That's how bad it is in
Okay.
here.
There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Well, what do they believe
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue
Back to
the
the future.
humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Okay.
Those
Interesting.
others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Okay. Why? It's okay. Just why is this game obsessed with repeating itself? He already said those exact words. Why is it necessary? What is their symbol? Who is Dolores
A
Day?
historic figure? The author of the modern age?
He
We will
thinks.
have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Cool. All right. What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Right.
Something kind and usual.
Right.
Something ominous.
Eh.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
It kind of just seems, yeah, it's conceptualization seems like the correct one. I mean, I guess Inland Empire is more like what it actually is, right? It's trying to hide its intentions through something kind and usual. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Great, Kim. Holy shit. You're just like totally checked out of the political system of your entire country. Cool. I mean, this is something I deal with all the time in America. Like, Jesus. Whatever. I have an opinion on the moral
Do
intern.
you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his finger. Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. Done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. You're stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Mutter silently. Immigrants, liberals, kids, fucking men are turning into women. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. Oh, communist cop, am I right? I'm on a one-way ticket to that shit. I don't really understand humanism, so I don't want to say this isn't humanism. What the fuck do I know? I don't have an opinion.
My
Forget
kind
about
of
it.
Police officer.
He nods, a light smile, then looks at the roundabout. All right, well, how do you think today
We
went?
performed a thorough initial inspection of the victim's body, so that's good.
Mhm.
One could say it's the main thing to do in a murder. Then
Right.
you shot the body down, which was
He
quite the
pauses.
shot.
Damn straight. I'm a sharpshooting cop. It's nothing really. Just doing my job. I was inspired by your confidence in me, Kim. Just can't wait to shoot more shit. I was born with a gun in my hands. Damn straight. I'm a sharpshooting
On
cop.
this occasion, I must agree. At any rate, your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with.
Right.
Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged, he was also shot. That was some excellent detective work.
So all I'm hearing right now, Kim, is that I figured out everything, did everything, and did it all correct. You're the dead weight here.
And you
anyway.
managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we
Yep.
can get ballistics, make off the gun. All this is invaluable.
Yep, I'm a
We
professional.
haven't gotten the body out of the yard yet, but at least it's been refrigerated.
Yes.
There's still work to be done at the crime scene when we go back to deal with the body. We mustn't forget that. Now for the interviews.
Takes a deep drag and looks at the city. That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. The initial interviews, well, we talked to some people. I wish we didn't have to do any of the interviews. People are treacherous. We talked to some people.
Including Everard Clare, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one.
Yes,
He
indeed.
wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
No.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
Sure. He's a tough cookie, that one. I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. I'm a little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on
Well,
me.
We will have to
frowns.
work through that.
So frustrating. Kim expects the fucking world out of you. And if you don't do exactly how he expects it, he's so passive-aggressive, it pisses me off. Like, just say it, Kim. Just say it. You think I'm incompetent. You think I'm a shitheel. Just say these things instead of pretending like you're my friend sometimes and then shitting all over me other times. It's frustrating. Jesus Christ. Grow the fuck up.
Claire
Anyway.
also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Big relief. Very serviceable name, too. I don't know how I feel about my name, actually. I want a different name. One I haven't ruined yet. Plus, my papers still say I don't have a name, so... Whatever. I like Harry
Moving
Dubois.
on.
It's fine.
We
Yep.
tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I
Yes.
have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We
Yes.
have to get her to talk to us.
He purses his lips.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Okay.
Above all, though, today was exhausting.
Yep.
What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast. The rest has to try and keep up. Training for a long-distance run. Want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Yeah.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the
Thank
green.
you.
Goes with the orange.
Yeah. He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles. Suddenly. Okay, cool. Well, let's just look into the night for
The
a minute.
dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
Right.
An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
Oh man, dude. They should make an anime of this. They should make an anime of Disco Elysium. I bet it'd be fucking incredible.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in Jamrock
Cool.
and the GRIH.
Cool. Why are they like
It's our
this?
fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union,
Right.
to the company. Not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the
We
GRIH?
run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
Cool. And he looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are...
Shakes his
But
head.
we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Okay. I hope our investigations will help improve the situation here. At least do some good. We won't change anything here. I hope we can at least do some
Me
good.
too. But I
Says
wouldn't
quietly.
count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
He is very tired,
Disappointing.
but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Thank you for this, Kim.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. Fantastic.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming
From
from?
a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
You have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullins, Salam Rocky Bai, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
He's trying to turn me into a superstar cop. Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know, beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer. This
I would
is the
like that.
beginning of your legend.
Fuck it. Action! No, I'm too downbeat. I won't say those things anymore. Wave off the thought. Fuck it.
With a
Action!
sudden flash, the world
Some
freezes
kind of
around you,
superstar, baby.
and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
This is so great. I fucking love this. This is like so perfect in the theme of like my shit here, where I'm like, I'm getting the boots. I'm getting the boots and I win! I feel like Lonesome Long Way Home is like 1,000% the weakest link here. What is this guy? -2 logic. Still seems unlikely that you're a superstar. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar. I mean, the groupies and cocaine, riddled with hepatitis C, strikes a lionesque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume Le Million or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect, or really want, to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Very good. All right. I mean, it is interesting, but I feel like I really gotta up my skills at this point. Like, I have 1 skill point, and... Oh, I'm really close to another one, though. Wait, do I have 2? I think I have 2. Endurance is probably a good one to increase. I don't want to up my logic as well, though. But savoir-faire, god damn it! There's just too many useful ones. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Man, I'm upset that one is so low, actually. I bet that would be really useful. Let's up 1 in savoir-faire. Alright. Alright, call that good. And... maybe replace Lonesome Long Way Home. My logic is gonna be really, really low. For like a long time. For like an hour and 10 minutes. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'm going to bed. Does it count if I go to bed? All endurance white checks unlocked. That's really good. I should probably keep volumetric shit compressor for a good while. Right? I don't know. Or I could just not forget any of them and start unlocking the skill holes. Yeah, let's do that instead. Some kind of superstar. Let's fucking do it, baby. Are you serious, Kim? You have more to talk about with
We
me?
should think
What?
about calling it a day, maybe.
Yeah,
The
I
nights
agree.
are still miserably cold this time of year.
Yeah, my hostel room
We
calls.
can pick up where we left off tomorrow morning.
Sounds good, Kim. All right, bud. Let's go to bed. To bed. To bed. 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 Boots. I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. Ever since I first played this game, I was like, I need the boots. I need the boots. The game keeps telling me that I can get the boots. How do I get the boots? It's happening. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. How am I going to get the boots off of him? Let's just hope we can pull them off. It'll be fine.
Are still glowing red.
Yes, indeed.
It's guarding
Hello.
over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Let's take the note from
You
the door as well.
pocket the note and the little fridge
Thank you.
magnets keeping it on the door.
Very good. Try to remove the dead man's
The body
boots.
is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity.
Listen to me, dead man. Those are my
Whatever
boots.
you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside the fridge.
Pull on the right
It's not
boot.
completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
Pull on the left
It
boot.
feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot.
Doesn't
but
matter.
you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. Just relax. This is easy. This is happening.
Yes. Adjust his seating position
He's
first.
too heavy to move by yourself. A
Yeah.
great
That
mass
makes
of
sense.
dead muscles, with hoarfrost covering his milky eyes.
Try to twist the boots off one
This
by
is
one.
the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting.
Yes! Amazing! Take stock of the
flesh.
damage!
Good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws.
Sure.
As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly.
Right.
Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible.
Okay.
Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
That it did. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Yeah? Nothing about how I tore off your legs?
Come back
Okay.
later, Corporal.
Got it.
Amuse yourself with my frank man.
Okay, yeah. I'll see you later. We got the boots, baby! Don't smell these boots. Better yet, don't even think about them. Unless it's to think about how you're going to get them clean, that is. For now, they're unsellable, unwearable, and just downright disgusting.
These boots
Okay,
were
look at 'em.
probably
Let's
left
take a look
on
at
the
'em.
corpse because they were impossible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly
Interesting. You'd have
pleasant
more
to look
leverage.
at right now, much less smell.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully soon you'll know more about them.
Will I ever be able to wear them?
The size seems about right. Once you get the foul-smelling flesh gunk out,
What is this flicker? That's happening in the corner over there. Isn't there a saying about walking in another man's
you've
shoes?
seen too much to be that naive. Even if you don't remember it, you'll never know what it was like to be him.
Cool. Put the boots away. Alrighty. Are we actually gonna go clean them out in the whirling and rags? That seems like a poor decision. Can I put them in the furnace? Burn the shit out of the
Thick
dead
layer of
stuff?
coal dust covers the furnace, coloring
Cool.
it pitch black.
Fuck it. Let's go to the whirling. Let's go to the whirling and try it out, because I feel like that's probably a better decision to do first. But on the next episode, I'm so sorry that I took so long to fucking get the money to pay back Gart, to get into my room, and I'm just sorry that I didn't get the boots this episode. I really wanted to, but I'm just out of time. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want in the world, and don't bump your mic. I'm me, you're you. I've gotta go. So, peace out.